Good morning, Eternal. How are you? Hey, Baka. Hey, Kappy.
Hi.
Can y'all hear Kappy okay?
No. Oh, yeah.
You remember what we were doing now?
Yeah, I forgot we had gone to the Citadel.
Cool. Alright. I can, but she said no. So... Okay.
Whoops.
Do you want to do the Novaria mission first? Before we do any side missions?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Or should I do side missions? Talking. Should I do side missions?
Doing Novaria will not affect any of the side missions.
Okay.
Whether you do it before or after.
Okay. So yeah, let's just get right in there.
Let's get in there. I'll get in there. I will say, after we do... Trying to think. Okay, no. Before we're gonna eventually get a mission that's basically like, if you want to do anything before the end of the game, you should do it before you start this mission.
The PNR.
Yes, the PNR.
Yeah, I have that in some of my like RPGs, my JRPGs.
Nice. Okay, so I'll let you know what mission activates PNR.
That's fine. And then I'll be like, yeah, let's do as much as we can, because I want to get as much as I can out of the game, because I really like it. And why not?
Yeah.
I feel like your first playthrough, you kind of want to do all the side missions and stuff, and then...
Or at least as much as
Is
possible.
it true humans stopped using the biotic implants you were fitted with, Lieutenant?
My addicts can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
That makes sense. What use is harnessing that power if it causes more harm than good to your people?
Yeah, that's one line we didn't actually get from him early, is that he has an L2 implant which amplifies his biotic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And the L2 implants, people with L2 implants are more powerful biotic users, but the L2 implants cause a lot of extreme migraines, a lot of other health problems.
Do I have a biotic implant? I get so many migraines and headaches.
I know you do.
I don't have bupkis for power, though.
No.
I don't even have the strength to lift a gallon of milk. It's sad because it's true.
It is, though. But they've developed L3 implants, which they have far fewer side effects to the user, but it also reduces their overall biotic capabilities, so they're not as powerful.
Tit for tat.
Mm-hmm. And he has L2 because... Well, I'm pointing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pointing behind.
It was just cute.
Whatever. I'm pointing behind her.
I know. I just
Decontamination.
have to tease you.
But yeah, he's got L2.
Log. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Because that's all that was available when he started, and he's kind of decided he doesn't want to switch.
Well, I kind of get that.
He prefers the extra power, and he's been able to manage his side effects. Alright. We've got Novaria,
Yes.
which... Oh, it's right here. Let's investigate this place first, just so we've got this whole system out of the way.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if I said it, but hi, Mom. Hi, Trika. I know I said hi to Eternal and Baka.
I think you only... Oh. I only remember Eternal. You said morning Eternal.
I may not have said hi to Baka.
Yeah, I think she came in right after you had said morning to Eternal, so and she said morning because that's when I was still reading chat, which I'm not anymore. I do before you start.
Nah, that's fine. Medallion recovered. I like how I'm avoiding saying hi to Baka. I think I said hi to Baka, right?
And she's
I
like,
don't
you didn't say it. And you're like, well,
Oh.
I think I, oh, okay.
Oh, well, that sucks. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you.
It never gets old. Ever.
Zawin. Cool. Nothing to do here. Alright, let's go to Novaria then.
But you got a medallion.
I did get a medallion, yeah. We probably won't complete those quests, but that's okay.
I'm not worried. I'm not going for 100%.
Those are also just like collect a bunch of crap quests. And what do you get when you finish it? Congratulations, you finished the quest where you collect a bunch of crap.
the same thing I got for glitching
Glitching Tetramaster, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Okay.
A small frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I don't remember why we're going to this planet. I don't retain that kind of memory. I'm sorry.
Head to Novaria to investigate reports of Geth on the world.
Okay. Yeah, I think they expect people to actually remember stuff, and I don't have a great memory for stuff like this.
That's okay. I'll just mock you incessantly.
Okay.
Who do you want to take on to Novaria?
Caden?
You want-
Or, I don't know. Well, I want to take Liara because I really, really liked
You liked her biotics?
Biotics. I
Biotics.
really liked her biotics. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take Caden. I said I was going to because I was like, well, I guess I got rid of Ashley. I should take Caden. But are we going to be honest?
Be honest. Who do you want to take?
I want to take Rex.
Alright then, we're taking Rex. Come on, Rex, let's do this.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Nice. Actually, let me look at gear here real quick. I know I've sold most of it, but
Make sure they've got the right stuff equipped because
yeah.
sometimes they don't equip their thingies.
Nice.
Nailed it.
You
Yeah.
did nail it. You
Nailed it.
You nailed it so hard.
I know. It was insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. Alright.
This feels really ominous.
Does it?
Yeah, because it's like so empty and...
That's far enough.
I guess just say we'll cooperate.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Sometimes I want to know more things than, like, I want to ask all the questions.
Ask any question you want.
I want to know who they are.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Oh my. Okay, well, I don't want to cause trouble. They already don't trust me, so I'm gonna say again, we'll cooperate.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Sorry.
No, don't.
Like, she knows who we are now. She's just pissy because she was wrong. Such a girl way to handle things. Ugh. I hate girls. Girls suck.
Ugh. Nice. God, it has been so long since I've actually played through Mass Effect 1 that I'm like, this room is unfamiliar to me.
That's good, though. Oh.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I guess I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
The Asari are the people like Liara?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still slowly making sure I've memorized race names.
What race is Rex?
Krogan.
Yes.
Kroger's.
Kroger's.
I mean, it would have been close. He's a grocery
He's
chain.
he's a grocery store.
Yeah. I heard there were Geth here.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
She left? Oh.
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where's Ananias?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Bye!
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I think I can trust her. So I'm gonna say don't worry.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Yeah. I'm hyper.
You're hyper?
I
That's
just
okay.
realized it.
No. That's totally fine.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Mylar. What are they called? Hanars? He's like a balloon.
Yes, they're Hanar.
Okay.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already?
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
You want to investigate?
Yeah. I didn't even notice that was an option. Contents.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
It's a butt plug.
It's a butt plug. Gross.
Recipient.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Well, let's see it my way.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
So he wants you to smuggle something to a Krogan bounty hunter that won't hurt anybody inside the facility.
I both want to and don't want to do it. I want to do it for the experience, but I don't want to get anyone killed. Have you done it before?
I've done it both ways.
Is it fine to do it?
I
Okay,
mean,
you don't want
yeah.
to say what happens. Is it more fun to do it?
It's new testicles.
Couple of them got blown out.
Yeah.
Blown out.
How
What
do
are you doing?
How do you blow out a Krogan testicle?
Blew his O-ring. I say let's do it. Why not have some fun, right?
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
I did it.
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me look at his standard items.
I knew you'd want to.
Grenade upgrade, yeah. And let's get the license.
You got a lot of monies.
Not really.
Okay, well.
Yeah. When I go back to a different shop later in the game and buy like 3 things and all my money disappears, you're gonna be like, okay, that wasn't a lot of money. Yo, what's up, Coolad? Cooladic? I don't know. Cool 80K.
Probably.
That's probably what it is. I'm trying to think of an acronym for 80K. After Dark Kicks?
All Donkey Nights.
All Donkey Nights. Dude, that sounds awesome.
Cool. All Donkey Nights.
Do they ride horses into battle?
No, they ride donkeys into battle. Or are they knights? Or are they donkeys that are knights?
Oh, dude, are they donkey? Yeah, see, I was picturing a donkey in like armor with like a lance riding a horse.
Ah. And I was like, or is it just knights that ride donkeys, like armored donkeys?
Oh, that would be cool too.
Yeah. This dude's like, that's not it at all.
That's not what 80K means at all. And we're just fascinated by donkey knights now.
It's our canon.
This guy's gonna go start a new account called Donkey Knights.
Oh my god. You're like, that sounds cool. You're right.
How can I help you?
I guess investigate.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
All Donkey Knights. What the hell? Do you want to hear about the 3 companies?
Yes.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Yes, Mom, I saw your post. I will read over it after we're done here.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
I gave her post a glance over, and it's nothing I can deal with now anyway.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Okay, so then the only thing left is... Yeah.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
And what species is Analeas?
He sounds like one of the little badger dudes.
Badger dudes?
I don't remember. Or is he a Solarian?
I'm confused what a badger dude
I can't
is.
tell by their voices.
Oh, I know who a badger dude is. A, Volus.
Volus.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
Jesus Christ. I'll just say you've read my file.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Could you imagine? Oh, I was asked to smuggle. Hold on. Let's investigate.
Saren and Matriarch Benezia.
Let's start with Matriarch Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Oh, gosh. What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Isn't that all the stuff except for
No,
Sarah?
this one just changed.
Oh. I didn't even notice that. Thank you. So we drive?
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
You want to ask him about another topic?
Yeah, I guess Saren.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Ugh. He's like a Ferengi. It's all about money.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Matt. What is the national hymn of the Asari people?
I'm an Asari. I got blue skin. Look at my face. I got stuff on it. Biotics. Nailed it. Super nailed it. You're so impressed you can't even speak. Thank you, everyone. That was the National Hymn of the Asari. I am Kappy. I will be here all day. I'm sorry, Matt. You have to put up with it.
Yay. Holy crap, that was awesome, though.
I told you I'm a little hyper, so this is what you get.
Yay!
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Okay, so at this point I can either say bye, or I can say that the Hanar asked me to smuggle.
Yes.
Have you done that one?
Yes.
Does bad stuff happen?
It depends on your definition of bad stuff.
To me?
To you, no.
But to him?
I mean, he's trying to smuggle.
Because now I'm feeling like smuggling's bad.
Do you want to turn him in?
Is that bad? That I kind of do?
Nothing in the game is bad.
So yes?
You want to turn him in?
Yeah, I think so. I was really worried about smuggling, and then I started feeling like I was going to get in trouble, even though I'm not me.
This is going to be awesome.
Oh
no! Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
What's a garage access?
Garage is where cars are kept.
Oh, I can use that to get a car to go to the 15 place, maybe?
Maybe, yes.
I want garage access.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
I'll return later, then.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Ah, he's so wonderful.
I know. He's like the best dude ever, right?
So I guess maybe it's good that I'm like, let's turn him in, because then maybe I can get garage. I mean, I would
Mr.
assume...
Analeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Really? What you
You've
got?
never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
What do you suggest?
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeus.
Yeah.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Doesn't really tell
Not
me
at all,
anything.
Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Alright, so we can go to the hotel and talk to Lorik Keen and investigate that method and see what that leads to, or we can turn in Opold.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have a suggestion?
The hotel is like right here. And we're right here, so it's just like...
So your suggestion is to go to the hotel?
Well, at the very least, you can at least talk to the guy and see what's going on.
Okay.
You don't have to progress with it, but...
Okay.
Okay. All these random people on the streets.
Would you call these streets?
All these random people in the
Facility?
plaza?
I guess. It's a pretty crappy plaza.
Sidewalks? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is kind of a crap. They don't even have things to look at. They got rocks.
Well, yeah, because like in the Citadel, they've got like artificial trees and things. And...
Statues.
Yeah.
And there's a lake.
Here it's just concrete. Look at those feet.
Look at them feet.
It looks so dumb.
Doesn't it?
It looks really dumb. even like articulated.
Yeah. Well, he's got to be able to curl his toes.
Oh, it's so dumb. I love it.
I'm glad you love Rex.
I do.
If you didn't love Rex, I don't think this marriage would have worked.
Oh, 13 years down the drain.
I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I just want to know what her real intentions are. Okay, so what's this about? I would hope. Yeah.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Jesus, everyone wants me to do bad stuff.
Yeah, well, you're a Spectre. Nothing a Spectre does is illegal. Spectres are above the law.
I'm not a Spectre. I'm just me.
You're just a Kappy.
Yeah, that's what makes it so difficult is my morality is like, this is bad. That's why I started feeling guilty about saying I was going to smuggle the thing to the Krogan.
Right, yeah.
Is that it felt wrong.
I will say this. Regardless of what choice you make in any single quest in this building, you will be able to get out. One way or another.
So should I just... I assume you've both done and not done them.
I have done and not done every single one of these.
I just don't feel good about doing it. Like,
All right.
I feel like I didn't make her evil.
You want to tell her this is illegal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Oh, I'm sure that they do. I'm not retarded. I'm just gonna say that's no excuse.
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
Bye.
Later, bitch!
Yeah, if I was playing like more of a renegade,
Yeah?
I'd be like, let's do it all!
Let's
Screw
do all the
every-
evil
yeah.
shit. Whatever makes me money.
But I don't know. I can't make her that ambiguous.
Okay. I'm fine with it. It's Loric Keen.
Oh.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Do you want to investigate first?
Yeah.
Either of those in particular, or just both?
Both.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
They let commandos in?
Armed commandos were allowed on Novaria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Venezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Is it odd to see a matriarch?
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Venezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
What's she doing here?
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
Saren, and by extension, Venezia.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Okay, another question.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Leaving, yeah.
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
I forgot how to say the name.
Analaeus?
Analaeus won't let us leave.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
So I guess now I can... There's nothing else to investigate, so it's just his name.
It's like Lorik Keen, I presume?
Yeah, and it's like, we already skipped all the...
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I need to get to Peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
You mean kickbacks?
By rents, you mean bribes for Analaeus.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
I either would say sounds good, I'll just say sounds good.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I feel like I trust this guy more than Mr. Analaeus. I don't know why.
Cool. I'm down. So you want to go to his office?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Where was his offices? They were back behind us.
So if I decide not to go the, like, turning in the Hanar thing, I mean, it doesn't matter, like, it's already known.
Not necessarily. There's no proof.
Oh, so I never bring proof, then it never gets back to him.
Right.
But then do I still deliver the...
You could either deliver it or not at this point.
Okay. You have to... Wait. Hello?
Cool. Yay. Ugh. Ugh.
Do I have to do everything again?
Yep. Hold on. Lame. Alright. Because you can't save inside an elevator.
Well, we need to save right outside then.
Yeah, I'll start saving before I enter elevators. We're just gonna power through this. No, it didn't crash, it was a soft lock. Sometimes the elevators in the game are not perfect, and sometimes you'll walk into an elevator and click the button, and all your people will assume the position, but then the elevator won't move. I had it happen to me once on the Citadel. I walked into an elevator on the Citadel and clicked it, and the door didn't close, but then I can't move. And it really sucks.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo. We will... All... Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it. Don't come close.
Captain, we confirm that...
Parasini, behave yourself.
Alright, cool. We're gonna power through this pretty
now,
quick.
Now I can tell the Hunter, I'm sorry, I don't want to help smuggle. It scares me.
Okay, that's fine too.
Because I know I want to go with the other
I'm
dude
Gianna
anyway.
Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize.
I appreciate
You're
your
welcome. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals.
Pretty heavy
The
security.
executive board does everything in its power to
I can't
tread
have
lightly. The board can bury you in litigation.
Has anyone
unusual?
Venezia.
passed through? Where is she
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of...
Could you tell me how to
You'll
get
need
there?
to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to lead
Where
this.
can I find
His
the
office is on the main level. Left.
Understood.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't.
Thank you, Shepard.
Got through that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Save here.
Yeah, now that we
Welcome
know.
to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Or I guess I could help smuggle and just not tell the Solarian guy. I don't know.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
So you could just skip all of this and be like, I'm here to shop.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, but I know you won't answer.
It's neither good nor... Well, okay. So what's your question?
Is it advisable to do the smuggle?
It...
Knowing that I want to be like a good guy.
If you want to stick with Paragon points, going through the entire smuggling storyline and giving him the item won't give you Paragon points.
Okay. So if I don't do it then, and we just go, hey, I'm here to shop.
Nothing happens.
And will you tell me what it would have been?
Sure.
Okay, then let's do that.
Okay, so you want to skip it all together.
I just want to shop.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yeah, see, that's it.
Okay. It makes me feel a little better. I'm taking this really seriously.
Well,
and it's
okay.
Really difficult.
So if you want to, here's the thing: if you want to be a good Spectre,
Yeah.
choose everything that makes you feel like it's good.
Yeah, I don't feel
That's
like
it.
helping smuggle something to a Krogan that they won't tell me what it is going to be necessarily good, especially that I know they're like a bounty hunter person.
Then I would definitely continue down that map.
And he said that it's not harmful to anyone on the station or anyone here, but that doesn't mean it's not harmful to other people.
Right. So yeah, if you want to play a Paragon character, if you feel like a decision is Paragon or Renegade, you can just choose your decisions based on that.
It's the same way of like not wanting to help the lady spy on the people. I'm like, I didn't feel good about that.
That's fine. Totally good.
Okay. This just makes me a little nervous.
I know it does. Stop being nervous.
No. Hey, baby.
How can I help you?
How large are the
We
facilities?
have 17 research complexes built into the mountains.
Tell me about the companies.
Over 250 high-tech...
Your guards
The
were-
executive board gets a discount. Much of their research is in bio... They attract many protests.
Yes, what? Right, fine, come in.
Okay. And we went through all the investigating there.
Granted, I won't have the bargaining chip with him now, but like I said, I like... What's the race? Turian?
Who?
Garrus.
Garrus is a Turian, yes.
Yeah, I like the other guy better.
You could probably cause some blunt trauma by swinging a Krogan nutsack like a flail. They do have 4 balls. Yeah. Whoosh, 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 whack!
You will excuse me if I don't stand up.
You want me to power through this?
I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
A little, but I mean, since the decisions are going to be a little different since I don't have the...
I see you looked up my service record.
The thing.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'll just, instead of all of this, since I kind of know and I'm annoyed with this guy, I'm going to put I'm on a mission.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Investigate? Matriarch?
Go through both of these?
Yeah.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening.
What do you mean,
The phrase is self-explanatory.
You let a sorry who can kill you
They
with
followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Why is she here? And then I need to see her.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came
Excuse
here...
me, his what?
Executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required...
I'd like to see her.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15... Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive, yeah.
Surface access, you said.
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
Yeah, another topic.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits.
Do you do business
I believe
with
I He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more
Good.
questions.
I received
Okay.
a dozen urgent
Now I
messages.
feel better that I didn't tell on the Hanar.
Cool.
That made me feel
Elias
bad.
isn't the only one. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Yeah, what do you suggest?
All right.
Talk to Lorik. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
You said I should talk to Laura.
Mr. Keen spends his days at the hotel since...
I've taken
Not
up
at all, Spectre. This is
All
my
right.
job, after all.
So now we're back to the hotel.
Yeah.
That went pretty quick.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad. I'm going to save here so we don't have to go through
Yeah.
Analeas' stuff again.
Yeah, I agree.
I've played through this game like over a dozen times, and I only think the elevator has locked up on me maybe twice. So it's a relatively... I would call it an uncommon bug, but it's certainly not rare. It's just... It's annoying.
Now that you've had it and remember, we'll just save each time.
Every time I get... every time I'm about to get on an elevator, I'll do it.
Yeah.
If I'm sure if you hacked off a Krogan's balls, they would be inclined to beat you to death with them. Literally unplayable. I never had it on Novaria. I only had it on the Citadel.
Excuse me. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. Everyone... That makes... He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your...
But why me?
My real intentions. I represent
What is
the...
your city's...
You will... Your real... It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses.
This is illegal?
They will infiltrate...
You think this
Do you
uniform
think that Binary Helix obeys all...
But they might be doing something.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, now we have to do that again.
And this time we'll ask if it's his name first, because order.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Need to get to Peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. That place is...
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Kickbacks.
By rents, you mean bribes for Analeas.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Well, what's...
We didn't investigate last time.
Well, no, because we investigated the first stuff, and then that disappeared when you asked who he was.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of either?
Idle?
Either or.
Either or, okay. Do you want to investigate these?
No, because honestly, I don't care if the past source isn't good. I still want to use it.
Okay, so sounds good?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure something out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
See, even though it was awkward to ask his name after, investigating was better first because those options disappeared when we didn't do it. I didn't feel like the need to do it this time because, you know.
Ah, the door's closed. Yay! It worked this time. Music just stopped.
Yeah.
Nice.
Feels like we're playing WoW.
Yeah, it feels like we're playing WoW. Fly through that one zone and the music is all epic, and then all of a sudden it just cuts
like
off.
A record scratch.
Yeah. Alright. So let's head over to the hotels. That is this, right? Yeah, synthetic insights. Okay. Oh. Derp.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What's going on?
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
I guess you're here illegally.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Okay, so that's a couple of people gone, but now there's other people.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ow. Whoa, hello. My gun is still locked down. Damn it.
Whoa. Oh, she must have lifted it. Or something, I don't know.
I don't know either.
He was floating.
I got confused.
Maybe that was the guy you lifted? You
I don't
lifted
know.
someone. It doesn't matter.
Regardless. Oh, wow. That's easy. Missing persons report. To the attention of Administrator Analeath, a man named Garoth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. He believes his brother may have been attacked while traveling through the Strenis system. Investigation pending. Alright. Break into this real quick. Oh, that's right, I can't quick save in combat. Duh. You okay?
That was a laugh. Weird one.
A little bit. Cool.
Negative contact, Shepard.
You gotta watch out with your singularities, Liara. You just rammed that chair into the wall.
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Evidence downloaded.
Cool.
Although I will say, one time I was walking through the Citadel, and I accidentally managed to step up on top of one of these tables, and then the game wouldn't let me back down.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I had to reload.
Oh no, that sucks.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Who are you? I know who she is.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
Just put I'm on a mission.
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't
Oh
care.
crap, sorry. I don't think you were expecting her to fight her.
Not immediately.
I will destroy you!
She's gonna destroy us. How'd you get up there?
You floated them.
Well, they're dead now. Shot that dude in the crotch. Dick shot. Probably shouldn't stand next to that. Alright, cool. That went well.
Yeah.
Pistols? Dude. Yeah, swap that shit over, yo. Give me another kinetic stabilizer. Or just a kinetic stabilizer. Oh, dude. Ursa looks good. Alright. Shotguns. There's an upgrade for you. I don't have any mods for you. She has a pistol upgrade. Cool. Is that fight ever avoidable? I don't remember. Alright, let's go talk back to Lord.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'll say... Crap. I'll say don't be coy.
Speak plain.